Oh, sorry. Welcome to Driven by me and Disease. And I'm back. I'm back for 1 hour in 1 hour. So I wanted to continue where I left. And let's continue because I solved it really fast after I went off stream. And it compiled. Sometimes when you get some crashes in Unreal, it falls back into Visual Studio if you start the project with Visual Studio. Extended folder. Okay, but okay, they prefer it to be on the local drive, so I will let it. When you start your project with the this one, the thing is when you get the error, when it crashes, Unreal crash, it will crash without telling you so much about the crash. But if you start it from there, it will break where it crashed. But it's not that helpful because it will break on the engine stuff, but at least you see it's not your own code. But it's a bit slower because sometimes you have to rebuild, even though you have to rebuild both. And it takes as much time, I guess. Maybe it's not that different over time. My sponsor only 14 days left. It's you buy a meal with HelloFresh and you get 10 free meals using my coupon code on the screen here. And it's available in many countries. So I won't tell them again, but just try and you'll see if your country is. And you need to deactivate if you have one extension in your web browser, the extension for coupon, and it needs to be a new account in HelloFresh in order for me to get sponsored. So far, I get that 0. I think it's written on it there. 0. What's going on with my computer? It's lagging and almost nothing is running. Let's see before I close some browsers. If I'm running on Twitch, yes. Am I running on YouTube? What's happening, YouTube? Yes, I'm running on YouTube. As usual, let's test the chat. Let's test the chat. Okay, test. You will hear the TTS maybe, if it's loud.
The Dragon Flood Test.
Because
only in this flood test.
My headphones battery are almost done, so I had to plug them. So there's 2 Visual Studio running. What's that? and they both use as much memory. What's wrong with that? Okay, I closed one. Okay, yeah, they work too. So I compiled it. I hope you don't hear the doggies. Oh, here a bit. Yeah, the little doggies. So I will try to not get distracted by the doggies. Um, so far so bad. So it worked. So I compiled and I had no error. And I just had to reinstall Unreal Engine because the engine there is linked to the installation. When you build this, you link it to your installation there. Switch and well, you can build from source and pick the source, but I won't do it because it's too long and it's linked to a project where I was trying to make an importer for the any file, but it's not working so far. I don't have much time for this. I thought that like GPT-5 would be good enough now, but it seems to not be as usual. So let's continue. And so when you create sorry for the ad, I just forgot I would click for this guy to get some revenue. Skip. And now it plays the music. Is it too loud? It seems to be a bit loud. Okay, so when you create, you create a file. Which is weird because I've created some files here. Where is it? Where is my what? I created a folder, but it disappeared. Because I've okay. So when you will clean up your Visual Studio file, it will clean up this too. Damn it! I don't like that. I don't like that. Let's see if it's in there. Let's commit this and see what it changes. Files, update, or modif rather. I want to see what the file it would modify if I didn't ignore it. Okay, I will create a folder, and it would be character control FSM. Now let's see if it modifies. Okay, nothing that I'm tracking. So I guess it's might be in the ignore. Let's close it. Save. Okay, that it's in the project. So it's in this file, and this file you sometimes you might have to delete it. Hmm. What I would do, check more precisely there. It's not cracking it. Okay. That's really annoying then. It's really annoying. I'll maybe not a filter. Can I do something that's not a filter? Maybe a model, but that would be weird. Uh, well. Is there a way to do something with that? Let's ask AI. Perplexity. Is there a way? Oh, I think I know. If I create them inside Windows. Oh yeah, now it will stay. Now it will stay. I will do maybe character control FSM. It should be the same as the human beings. So I will keep the name. And I don't like to have my state at the same level because it's confusing. I will create a state folders. Now I will need to slide them, slip them in. And I think I should create a FSM folder and not name this FSM because you might have many FSM in your games. And to avoid repetition, you want to make them object oriented. So for that, I will create a FSM is selling because when you work in video game, there's not many things that's called FSM. Usually, I don't like when something is not explicit, like uppercase first letter, which has a name, capitals of words smooched together. I don't remember the name. I will ask AI, what is capital letters smooch together? I think in French, no, that's not. In French is Enneagram, Enneagram, Enneagram is not Enneagram like in the personality type. Uh, Enneagram in French, what is it? No, it's the same thing as the personality type. Um, how can you forget the capital letters? Oh, each word. It's the Oh, I have it on top of my tongue. The or yeah, it sounds like no, no, no more like an institution like NYPD. Your acronyms. Am I stupid? So yeah, and acronyms. I don't like using acronym. It can be misleading, but FSM rarely used for the other thing. If in case you use FSM somewhere else, but I would say then state not things I would put an S that way I know there is many and find finite in French. This is English. Uh, so since I don't like it, I will keep it. So character control. And okay, what I like to do is I just want to see an old project I have, so that way I'm getting and doing it like swift, not swift, but beautifully. In what project would I have this? Slappy Bird. And it's in C sharp, so it will be a bit different. I just want to, I know the structure. There's an abstract one that you can reuse. Um, where are my script. Let's bring it in front of my face that way. Where is my FSM? Shader generic gain machine. State machine. Why did I call it generic? It's been a long time. Base state machine. Oh, I think I have a project with a better, more advanced one. Yeah, I think I have a project which is more advanced than this one, maybe. Base state machine. XI state. Yeah, I think I will look at for the other one. It's my a team project. We smushed together all of our state machines, and it's not on my repo. It's on my friend's camaraderie. Comrade. Let's go. It's the so I don't have it in my camaraderie because it was not the best one. We had so much difficulties doing this one. Where can I see my repo? Share repo something. It wouldn't be in there. It would be someone else's. How can I find it? it's not in my favorite. Blender MCP, what is this? Model Context Protocol to Cloud AI. Oh, yeah. Cloud, you connect Cloud AI and Cloud does your 3D modeling. I wanted to try it, but I don't have time. Um, how can I? Oh, there. No, maybe. No, it's not there. Where can I find my friends? I cannot show you stuff in there. There are sensible things. Your project? No, not project. Damn it. Auto shooter. Customize my inventory system. 2AI, audio. I'm Joey. Markdown viewer. My hand and chat. Multiplayer FPS. No, I remember it's not that. Oh, I found it. How can I go there? Maybe it's in my list of repo. Well, the list you can see. Maybe on the no. This is like a dungeon generator. This is when I didn't know how to program, and up it's when I knew how to program. Yeah. This one, oh my god. The AI didn't exist for coding. I wanted to hack Arduino's cards, because Arduino, you need to use the IDE of Arduino to code in it, and I didn't like it because it's the language, Arduino language, and I felt like it was limiting. So I wanted to hack it to use any language I want. And I've seen people doing it, so I was trying that, but I didn't know SHIT about programming back then. So I will need to remove one of them because I don't have access to it. Which one is the worst? I think this one does. You need to modify the screen to play it, and yeah, it's not. I would really, if I forget, I would really need to reboot it, but it's this one I need to see. We did the good one, the good FSM in there. I was, oh my god, it's been a year. It was really hard. We were 4, not 3. It was really hard. Can we see the contribution that it still exists? I was like always trying to manage, but it wasn't a good way. As you see, at first I was like always trying to merge things, merge everyone, but it's not the right way to do it. My teacher told me how, and it went better after that. Everyone needs to pull main into their branches, merge, And then, and the bad thing I was doing is that I made the branch to merge thing stuff, and I was the only one merging. Everyone else updates to the main, and I was always like knowing too much about the project, and the other guys were lacking, and I was bottlenecking. It was not a good way to do it. But yeah, if everyone does much on their side, the main is the best way. On their branches, when one main is put up to as more as new information, everyone has to pull and merge. And the bad thing about this is sometimes some people will merge main and their branch will have conflict, and they might discard other people changes. So the better way is to, when you have conflict, you go talk to the person with which you have conflict. So that way you will be sure that the change, the merge, the conflict are well done, well separated into what should be kept and what shouldn't be kept. Um, Zombie soft. It's been a long time, so it has to be in our script folder somewhere. Oh. Realistic drones. Zombie soft. Where is the script? Resources? Like the other one? Packages. Oh, I think I know. It was. I needed to bring it. I had some difficulties with the namespace. Working file. So packages, yeah, no. Projects a thing now. Parallel sync. Non-core. Project. Non-core. Oh, yeah. You have to go check. Where is it? It's been too long. Near is there. Yeah. I brought it there. Because of the namespace. We had trouble with the namespace. So there is it. It is. And yeah. Finite-State. Under FSM. There should be like the abstract one or something. Abstract, yeah. And it's network at, where was it? There. So we need to create an abstract class. script. So the abstract was outside. That's weird. Script, abstract event, abstract FSM. There. Let's try this. Though, if you have names that are similar, let's say a class, you have two classes with the same name, but you need to keep the same name. You need that's when you use a namespace. Usually. So I will keep the abstract here. Let's see. I think I need to create it from Unreal. A part of my courses. It's homework stuff. This would be the second time I do C++ in Unreal. I did a lot of C++ in my courses. In Unreal was the last session. And yeah. I'm about to go in an hour. Let's see if I open this. Okay, sometimes there's squiggles that will, as if it cannot read it directly, but it seems to be fine. Maybe if I go deeper, no, it seems to be fine. When I have squiggle, what I did, I used the source compiled source of Unreal. Wait. Squiggle, I don't even know if it's the right name. Oh, also, I wanted to make a little break about the Pareto optimization. We still have a couple of days to go, but a little break within them is a good break, a good stuff. Also, I might have finished the documentation before the ninth day of optimization. So the documentation might have getting close to an end. So I might get into other stuff than the JDD. And lagging, damn it. I need to build some stuff, I guess. Okay, let's create this C++ class. This is the upgrade class. Character, something like that. Yeah, I need to cut the ad. Let's click it so the guy gets credit. Also, I would need to check online Okay, it would need to be a using component for it to be usable in the scene. Okay, and it would be abstract FSM. Yeah, I'll write just write the variable, no, no, machine, like the variable, I will not put the little score. This is really in my teacher said this is something important. Don't put it private, I guess. Usually it's to avoid the spaghetti code, but you know, we always put it public, but I won't select anything to see what. So I'm a bit rusted about abstract class. I think it needs specific build constructor, and it needs to have a destructor to 0 in C++. Just to be sure. Unreal Engine C++. Oh yeah, when you do a new class, this happens. It's saying that. Oh, it goes. You can put live link after that and it will be fine. So it seems that use U class blueprint some spawnable component. Okay, and I will need to add abstract. So this is unique to Unreal. And I wonder about the uh, the structure 0. In Unreal C++, if you want to make a class, the structure per virtual, oh, it's a pure virtual class set to 0 to make abstract like in a more traditional C++ manner. It's not recommended for you class types. Unreal Engine reflection system. So pure virtual class and bit trusted, but pure virtual is when the 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 child the lowest child inherit from not inherit, but it will pick the lowest child, the last child, if I remember well. So you class this can break your object lifecycle. Instead, declare a virtual structure with a default implementation. Just so I refresh my mind. What is that? A virtual class in C++? If it's this, just to be sure. There is no concept actually called a virtual class on its own, but there are related concepts, keyword virtual, which apply to class and function. Base class is a feature in C++ used in multiple inheritance to prevent multiple copies of a base class from being inherited by derivative class. When a class appears multiple times, then it miss it. This is important when a class appears multiple times in an inheritance hierarchy directly. Time and inheritance problem. Declaring a base class as virtual ensures that only one shared instance of the base class is included in the derivative object, avoiding ambiguity and duplication. Chase as just avoid having to separate a part in the class B inherit of virtual class A, class C inherit of virtual class A, class D inherit from B and C. Only one A instance shared. What? The term virtual is more commonly used for virtual functions. In C++, yeah, that's a virtual function is a member function declared within a base class with the keyword virtual, intended to be overridden in a direct pass. Yeah, that's not. This is allow for runtime polymorphism, meaning the call to the function is determined at runtime based on the actual object type. So the class base, that's virtual. You have a class named base and a function, a virtual function display. There's a rest class inherit from base, this one, and overrides this function. And this, yeah, I remember now. What is the? I don't remember what it is. if it's not that. What in C++1 in the what is go when the lowest child class function is the executed. And to disclose the mechanism in which that function goes to the ref class, the child is executed through a pointer reference base class polymorphism of, yeah, it's called runtime polymorphism of dynamic dispatch. You declare a function in the base class. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, was just like a bit erased in my mind, but it's now it's coming back. It's the same thing. It's exactly the same thing. So I was right, virtual, but it's not a virtual class. It's a virtual function. So if you want the children to be the one who does the thing, so you write override, and the children will be picked when the children is the object and template or anything, and the pointer. So now, what is missing in there? Let's spin this and this, remove this and this. So the class is templated, but it's in C#. I don't know if what list possible states. Should I do it templated? It's very hard in C++ to template it. It's interface possible in C++. There is no built-in concept called interface like in some other language, Java or C#. However, you can achieve the same behavior by using pure abstract classes that certain only pure virtual function method declares with 0. Okay, we will want to, yeah, this one we want this. So let's see. What do I need? What do I need as a function? Let's start the engine to see if there are errors, because it won't start. Why not attack on phone? I wonder, override. Can I? Probably can. Let's try live link if we can. Live coding, not live link. A little bit of so this one is overridden virtual. So the children will be able to override this. So we are fine. They need the ad. You just get the ad and you can skip it. Damn, and I just noticed. That's cool. Oh yeah. Good to know. Okay. What other function can we try? State transition. I don't like when people do this public protected. I don't like this in C++. I find it really uh, dirty, and I don't understand why people do this. I just want one public, one protected, and one private. You don't need to do multiple. It's misleading. It's really misleading. I never understood why people did this. Put the public in the top and do an order of privacy. Why the public in top? Because that way you know what's wrong. It shouldn't be public. You try to avoid having public stuff when you can, and when you cannot, you put it out. You leave it to private. So I have this class. It's try state transition, but it's in C#, and I have another example in C++, but it's weird. It's not. It's not. It does not look like a. It does not look like a finite state machine. I will try my own. So this one. Let's see what are the I state in my project. In my C#. On start on enter. Yeah. We need those. So I would make that it's public usually. Yeah, it's always public. But I would start them private. Just So I don't like to start in public, even though I know it will end up public. Yeah. Let's see. I just want to see the C++ example I have. 65 Giants. Oh boy, what is this? It's not a finite-state machine. What? Okay. On start, void. Those are like the forced. We forced those into a simile force. It's like taking the interface in C#. Oh, we need to put it to 0. Force it. Like an interface. Oh, also we could, yeah, I could make it a separate class. Let's do this. Yeah, it's more, yeah, it should be separated. It cannot, I could do it inside the other. I don't like it, but you could like do the class there and inherit there. I don't like it, but it's a possibility. Yeah, it's not that bad. So those are the one who will be forced. Now let's continue with the others here. There are, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it's on start, on enter. This is, every state will be forced to have this. Those functions. It will have all those functions. And it's when it will dictate when it can enter, exit, etc. Something went wrong there. Since it's not C#, then it puts, what did I copy there? And enter and exit. Damn it, what I copied there. Yeah, exit. Save. Okay, so fix update. What can I do? Invoke in fix update method, execute while fix update. Let's see how it's implemented. Okay, it's called the fix update. So I will call it on state component. Componente on the component, and now I will move this here. Will this need an honor? Will my interface need to throw this to 0? An Unreal interface do not require you to declare a pure virtual like in some traditional in Unreal Engine and you interface a special objective type. I would with my interface to Unreal. Okay, it needs all this stuff. Or what? Are defined using specific pattern involving two classes. A U interface class, which is minimal U object-based wrapper, derived by Unreal macro. An interface class usually named with I prefix that contains the pure virtual function which you want to implement class to override. What? So virtual descriptor is optional, not an interface. I have state machine interface. FSM states. Interface. This class does not need to be modified. As an example, okay, so I guess that I would do other and then and this like that. I see what you're doing. You're trying to have your abstract machine class U component also implemented an interface. However, in Unreal Engine, what you wrote is mixing a plain C# interface with the IU class, which won't be recognized. Correct approach. And the new object wrapper generated with U interface capital. This is the for reflection and blueprint integration. The pure C++ interface class name starts with I. I don't understand what's that. So it says this is correct. I like to separate it to like this, but it would need to be default. And it's I said. This class is I, like that. I guess this one. And he says, I need an object, a U object wrapper. This. But there's already this. So I need to create this class. I will keep it there. And then once it's done, this one abstract at the class, and then U public UI FSM. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, so I need to create this class with just to be sure, save this. And U interface. So they already have some kind. I know, but U interface. That's that. There is no. Then so this one, we need this. What the F? And does not like it. Okay, no, it's not. But I think you need the what and this, but it does not work like that. Yeah, it's a bit lost. I think my version was better. Okay, renamed it, but there are still. Are you sure about that, GPT? Yeah, what's wrong with that? No, is it now? Oh, yeah, I don't think it's right there. Not sure about that. Damn, it's a bit stupid. What can I say? Don't worry. Now everything's broken. Oh yeah, this is the wrapper he said to add, but I don't think we need this wrap. I don't need interfaces. There is an I. I think this is good. Why did they tell me no? I'm better. He said there is a wrapper for Unreal. Maybe there is. There is a view interface. Can't I just do this? Does it exist? Yes, it exists. And a minimal API. New interface. Use this. So it should work. On tick. Let's do on tick. Oh. Okay. He asked why are you. Yes. I think it's better now. Since I don't, there's no more I will fall back to this. Why is it ambiguous? What's that? And what? Because there's one missing. Okay, want me to put this one on top? Yeah, I think it's a good idea. But maybe this one should be What's the difference? Why 2 times? Not in everything. Okay. But it's not working anymore. I need to include here. What's wrong with this one? There's nothing different. Okay, it's separated into like the other the perplexity did. Okay, but it's not working more. It's a UFSM and it's a FSM. Wow, what happened? Cancel this. Okay, it's a bit weird. What time is it? In 15 minutes, I'm going. Let's rebuild just to be sure. Was there someone in the chat? No, no one came in. Okay, build well. Let's try to solve it ourselves. So the include one after it should always be the last include in the edit. And this is in the abstract. Okay, so the generated should be the last, meaning this. Okay. What's up here at the top? Following all other include. The given include must appear at the top. Okay, last meaning top. Last means stop. Top. What? Last means stop. Okay. The last. Last does not mean stopped. No. No. So that does not mean stop. Okay. Under the character constant. What? 7. Oh, there's a missing GDB stuff. Okay. Expected generate body art start. Okay, if it expect one, let's add one. Let's rebuild. GBDB. So I will go really soon with 5, a bit less than 5 minutes. Oh, it worked. I was like doing something else. It worked. I will go then. I might be crashing while I'm going. I will go get some some ice, and when I will be back, I will close everything and say goodbye. So I will have a meeting in a few minutes. So I will have to go. But it seems to go on fire. Maybe I will come back after my meeting. So see you if I come back. See you later, alligator. Bye bye. Ciao.